Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. Today we are going to meditate on the theme Three Truths About Jesus. Three Truths About Jesus. And for this I will be reading the Holy Bible in book of John in chapter 8 and verse 32. John chapter 8 and verse 32. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. We live in a world full of truths, where everyone wants to have their own truth. So to know the truth, nothing better than asking Jesus. Because if we understand about his truth, we will also understand who he is. With that, in this video, we will understand about three truths that Jesus told us. Three truths that Jesus told us. First, we need to understand that he is the truth that frees us from sin. Jesus is the truth that frees us from sin. Marathon. Jesus is the truth that frees us from sin. We can understand better when we read the book of Romans in the 3rd chapter and the 23rd verse that says, all of us have sinned and fallen short of God's glory. Marathon. Romans in the 3rd chapter and the 23rd verse that says, all of us have sinned and fallen short of God's glory. All of us have sinned and fallen short of God's glory. Since Adam and his wife sinned in the beginning, everyone has sinned and fallen short of God's glory. And once we recognize that, we need your forgiveness so that we can truly be free from sin. Because their sin enslaves us, and Jesus wants to free us. Their sin enslaves us, but Jesus wants to free us. Their sin enslaves us, but Jesus wants to free us. Second, there's no need to understand that Jesus gives us true peace and joy. For that, let's read in John chapter 7 and verse 38, where it says, John chapter 7 and verse 38, where it says, have faith in me, and you will have life-giving water flowing from deep inside you. Just as the scriptures say, Marathon, have faith in me, and you will have life-giving water flowing from deep inside you. Just as the scriptures say, the peace that Jesus gives us is an eternal peace. The peace that Jesus gives us is an eternal peace. It doesn't end with seconds of pressure. When we are sad, this peace is in us. When we are happy, the peace continues in us. By this I mean that whoever believes in Jesus has true peace, that it doesn't depend on good or bad circumstances. Whoever believes in Jesus has true peace that doesn't depend on good or bad circumstances. Third and last, Jesus is the truth that takes us to heaven. Jesus is the truth that takes us to heaven. Just look at his word that in book of John in chapter 13, verse 1, 2, and 3, that says, John chapter 13, verse 1, 2, and 3, that says, Jesus said to his disciples, don't be worried. Have faith in God and have faith in me. There are many rooms in my Father's house. I wouldn't tell you this unless it was true. I am going there to prepare a place for each of you. After I have done this, I will come back and take you with me. Then we will be together. Marathon. John chapter 13 and verse 1, 2, and 3 that says, Jesus said to his disciples, don't be worried. Have faith in God and have faith in me. There are many rooms in my Father's house. I wouldn't tell you this unless it was true. I'm going there to prepare a place for each of you. After I have done this, I will come back and take you with me. Then we will be together. The truth that is Jesus, take us to heaven. Because there are two ways, as seen in Matthew 7, verse 13 and 14. Heaven and hell. There are two ways. Matthew chapter 7, verse 13 and 14. There's heaven and hell. But Jesus wants to take us to heaven. Jesus wants to take us to heaven. And He has prepared a house for us where we will always be by His side. Jesus has prepared a house for us. Jesus has prepared a house for us where we will always be by His side. In view of everything that has been said, we need to understand that Jesus is the truth that frees us from sin. Marathon. Jesus is the truth that frees us from sin, that gives us true peace and joy. Jesus gave us true peace and joy, and yet it takes us to heaven, and He takes us to heaven. Jesus, the truth that frees us from sin. Marathon. Jesus is the truth that frees us from sin, first place. Second place, Jesus gave us true peace and joy. Second, Jesus gave us true peace and joy. And in third place, we are going to say, Jesus take us to heaven. Jesus take us to heaven. Jesus is the truth that frees us from sin. Jesus gives the true peace and joy, and Jesus take us to heaven. With that in mind, we have a choice to make, whether to follow our truths or to follow the truths of Christ. We have a choice to follow my truth or to follow the truth of Christ. His word tells us in Romans in chapter 10 and verse 9. Romans chapter 10 and verse 9. So you'll be saved if you honestly say, Jesus is Lord. And if you believe with all your heart that God raised him from death. Marathon. Romans chapter 10 and verse 9. So you will be saved. So you will be saved if you honestly say, Jesus is the Lord. And if you believe with all your heart that God raised him from death. So today, if you listen to God's voice, don't harden your heart. Don't harden your heart. Jesus wants to free us. Jesus wants to free you, give you true peace, and take you to heaven. Jesus wants to free you, wants to free us, give us true peace, and take us to heaven. Jesus wants to free us, give us true peace, and take us to heaven. Meditate on these words. And may our Jesus greatly bless your life and your family, now and forever.